Hey guys, so today we are going to be doing this makeup look, which is sported by Reese Witherspoon on the October issue of Marie Claire. And I think this is really, really pretty. She's kind of got a little bit of shadow underneath her eyes, and it's really smoky. And then her hair as well is really piecey and really, really pretty. And I really like how this kind of accents her skin color as well, because she is extremely pale. I'm extremely pale. So I thought that this would be something that you could wear in the fall when your tan is starting to wear off. And so yeah. So let's jump right into it. I'm going to do the makeup portion first. So first you're going to want to apply a moisturizer. I'm just going to be using my Good and Faithful Clean and Clear Finishes Pore Perfecting Moisturizer. And I really like this. I've had this for I don't know how long. Probably at least since before I started my YouTube channel. So you guys have seen this tons of times. And I just like to apply it after I have been in the shower. If I'm going to put on moisturizer, which I always do, I wait about 5 minutes and then apply it, and then I wait another 5 minutes so that it can really soak into my skin before I cover it with, what's that stuff called? Makeup. But for this, I'm just going to put it on and then keep moving. But you always want it to kind of settle into your skin before you continue to the next step. Okay, so she has absolutely flawless skin in this picture. It's very, very, very flawless, and it looks gorgeous. And she has just a little bit of blush on her cheeks. So I'm going to achieve that by using my favorite, all-time favorite foundation set, which is the Revlon Color Stay Foundation. And I absolutely love this. I have said it a million times that I love this, and I still do. And it really does give you that flawless look if you use the e.l.f. powder brush or another stippling brush. It kind of gives you that off the runway look, which I really, really like. So I'm just going to apply about a dime size amount, I would say, to the back of my hand. Maybe a little bit more than a dime size. Although you don't need that much at all. This is going to be way too much. So a little bit goes a long way with this stuff. Then I'm just going to apply it to my brush. This is my everyday foundation routine, but I figured since I'm doing a look, I'm going to include my foundation into this look because it is part of the look. But I already have like 2 videos of my foundation routines. And then you just kind of like pat it on. You're not going to rub at first, you're just going to pat. Make sure you put a little bit of foundation everywhere. All over your face. Down your nose and under your eyes, as far as you can go under your eyes. And then I start to brush. And I always make sure I brush down my neck as well. And then if you still have some kind of sitting on top of your skin, I like to rub my hands over it and make sure that you kind of get it blended in everywhere and that you're not going to have one patch of a ton of it. And then using a makeup wipe, I'm using the Neutrogena Makeup Remover Cleansing Towelettes. I just wipe the rest off the back of my hand so that it doesn't stain the back of my hand. And then I'm going to use the powder as well, and I am in light to pale. And I'm going to be using an EcoTools powder brush, and I just put the stuff on here and rub it on. And I really like this powder. It gives you that flawless finish. Alright, so I already applied my blush, and that is in the color Mellow Mauve. And I didn't film it because I was messing around with the lighting, but I decided this is the best way to get the lighting. And it's showing the most true to color when I don't have my other lights on. I was using these lights, so you probably don't really care. Alright, so now that we have the entire face done, we're going to move on to the eyes. And so far we have done all drugstore products, which is something that I wanted to do for this look because I have been doing a lot of Urban Decay and stuff like that, and I was asked in my comments to do more drugstore looks, so I decided that would be a good idea for this one because I do have the perfect palette for this look right here. And I know I've used the palette a ton of times before, and the palette is really close to what the Naked palette colors are, but we're going to use it today anyways. So here we go. Actually, you know what? I changed my mind. We are going to be using a cream shadow, and this is by Revlon. And I absolutely love these colors, and I think these would be perfect to get that smoky look that Reese has. So this is what we're going to be using today. And because it's a cream shadow, I don't generally wear any eyelid primer, but I'm going to, just because this is a tutorial and we want this makeup to last a long time, because this is something that you could potentially be wearing to like homecoming, prom, swirl. What other names are there? I can't think of any other names. Junior, senior dance. Snowball. Whatever the heck you want to go to. So I put on my e.l.f. eyelid primer. This is $1. I think I got it at a store, but I'm not really sure. I think it was like Walgreens or Walmart or something to that effect. But I'm not exactly sure. And I know they have this online for a fact. And they also have this stick, which I like this stick better, but I don't have that here. So, so I had to do that one anyways. Then I'm going to be using my Real Techniques base shadow brush. I had to think of what the name was. That never happens, right? I'm always so put together. And I'm going to use the most shimmery color, this one right here, which I am closest to hitting pan on. I'm going to use this all over my lid. And I just want to say, this isn't going to be exactly like Reese's makeup, but this is inspired by. So when I say inspired by, I don't mean it's going to be exactly the same, but I'm going to do my recreation. So just to get that out there. Now let's put this on my eye. Alright, so that is the first color on my eye. Okay, so to get that, to get that kind of smoky color that Reese has going on right here, we are going to use a little bit of a darker color after we use that first color. So our darker color today is going to be this one right here, and it's the very last one. And none of these have names, so it's just a really pretty dark brown color, I guess. And I'm going to be using my crease brush by Real Techniques. I'm going to be using this because I like how dense the bristles are, and I feel like it's going to work better than this one for the look that I want. Because I want it to be dark mostly towards my lashes, I guess. I don't really know. And then I want the crease to be dark and all that. So I'm just going to use this because I think it will give me the best results. But you can use whatever you want. And I'm just going to bring this into the crease as usual. And this will help give us that smoky look as well. And then I'm going to bring it down towards the lash line. And it does really kind of cover up the first color that we put on. But don't worry, because that's what we want. We want that color to kind of be only towards the front of the eye. And we want this dark, smoky color to be towards the back. So things are going good. So after we have applied our first two shadows, we are going to take another brush. And for this, I'm going to be using my Eco Tools eyeliner brush, I believe. I'm not really sure if that's the real name for it, but it's one of those. And I'm sure I have one from, actually I know I have one from them. Never mind. We're going to use Real Techniques. I have to sneeze. Bless me. Or excuse me, that's what I meant. So this is the eyeliner brush from Real Techniques. And this is what we're going to be using to go underneath our lower lash line, because Reese has eyeshadow underneath her lower lash line. So we're going to use that first color that we used, which is this really pretty creamy color. Cream shadow, creamy. That's not very bright, but this one right here. And we're just going to put that on our brush. I think I might be getting a cold. And then we're going to run this along the lower lash line. And I like cream shadows as opposed to dry shadows for this look because it will produce a more vibrant color than a regular shadow because cream shadows are more compact, I suppose. But you can always turn a regular shadow into a cream shadow by dipping your brush in water and then dipping your brush into the stuff. Not a ton of water, but just kind of swirl it around. And that's what I always used to do, and it worked, so you can do that too. And then I just want a little bit of that dark color that we used last to go on the very end of my lower lash line. So not very far into my lower lash line, but towards the end. Okay. And to clean up, I'm just going to grab another brush that I'm not going to use at all during my, during any of this, and that is going to be another Real Techniques brush, and this is a detailer brush. And I'm just going to kind of run this back and forth underneath here a couple times, and then kind of pick up with my finger what I don't want down there. Alright. So, what happened here? So it's not going to be super dark underneath the lower lash line, but we are going to add some eyeliner because Reese does have eyeliner, I believe. Yes, she does. She has some smoky eyeliner down here, and I think probably, I don't think she has any on the top, actually, now that I say that. But she does have eyeliner on the bottom. So, for that, we are going to be using I need to use a drugstore one. See, this is what I hate. I lost my favorite drugstore eyeliner. Now I'm really sad. So for this, we're going to be using the Wet n Wild Mega Last eyeliner. This is in black, and it isn't the most pigmented thing ever. I do prefer one of CoverGirl's over this because I feel like that's more pigmented and really soft. This is kind of a hard whatever that thing is. And I'm just going to put this on my lower lash line, like so. Just to kind of increase that smoky effect. And then I'm going to bring it up to the upper tight line, I guess. I think that's called, but I don't really know. So the last step is to apply a mascara, and Reese doesn't have super defined eyelashes in here, but you can't really see them at all. So, yeah, we're just going to use whatever mascara we want. And we're going to be using the L'Oreal Voluminous Waterproof Carbon Black Mascara. I love this mascara. I have a review on it. If you want to see it, I will link it below. And I really love this. So really, the last step, the mascara, is kind of the most important because it's going to bring the whole look of a really sultry, seductive eye together. So this is the last step, and now I'm going to do the other eye, and I will be back for the hair portion. Okay, so for curling, we're going to be using a 1-inch curling iron, and the tip to get the Reese Witherspoon really loose, really kind of PC waves is to curl and not really care. So we're going to start at the top or the bottom, wherever you'd like, and I already tried it on this one, and I'm just going to start about halfway down the strand, and I'm not going to curl the top half, so I'm only going to bring my curling iron up halfway the whole time, or maybe 3/4 of the way at the most, but you're not going to want to bring it all the way up because you're going to want this top part to be flat and straight. And you can mess around with different sized curls, different amounts of hair. It's really kind of an I don't care hairstyle. It's supposed to be meant to look like it's her natural hair texture, I think. And so we're going to make it look like it's our natural hair texture, because it's not. Because mine is stick straight. This part always takes so long. And then do the front piece. So this is going to be a really nice look for this time of year when you have been in school for a month or so and you just don't really feel like doing anything in the morning like me. The makeup's really fast and easy and the hair is really fast and easy, and it's something that I can see myself doing for my morning class, which starts at roughly about 7. So that will be really nice. Kind of a fall on, fall back to hairstyle that you can just kind of pick when you don't feel like doing anything else. Alright, so your hair should look a little something like this when you're done, and this took me about 10 minutes to achieve. So I'm going to just use this and I'm going to spray all of it like it's a hairspray and like I want to keep it in. And then before it dries, I'm just going to start kind of pulling my fingers through it and piecing it apart. And it will turn out, hopefully, like hers. And then the other side as well, so just spray it first. And then start pulling it and piecing it apart. Now this is something that you could definitely wear to a dance, this makeup look, as well as the hair, because it is kind of a relaxed, pretty look, I guess. So I'm going to pull it to the sides and show you what it looks like. Obviously hers is even more piecey than this, but I do like kind of the big waves, and this will also fall out through the day, so this is not what it's going to look like all day, I promise you. And then the back looks like this, and I might have missed some things, but who cares. So this is the finished look for the Marie Claire cover that has good old Reese Witherspoon on it, and I think that mine is pretty similar to hers. Again, it's inspired, it's not exact, it's inspired, so I hope that you guys enjoyed this, and I love you all so much. If you want to be friends with me, check out my Facebook. I will put the link down there, as well as my Twitter, my Tumblr, my email address will all be down there. If you ever need to talk, you can always email me, you can comment, you can message me anytime. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button up top if you want more of these, and the like button if you like the celebrity inspired like cover makeup things, because there are some other ones in here that I really like, or not even, maybe just like magazine inspired, because I really like this look too, and I was thinking about doing this. But I don't know, just let me know what you guys think, and if you liked this, like it, and I will talk to you all very, very soon.